the only thing that's ever worked for me that I'm out, which is why I'm as crazy as I am. Is
maybe they, but here's the thing. Maybe they can give you medical marijuana. Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe they can give you a prescription for something that can get you through those challenging times.
There's been a lot of talk in recent memory of replacing police officers with social workers in instances where a police officer might come in contact with a person who either suffers from mental illness or is in a mental health crisis. The place where that idea falls short is that oftentimes the police officer is the first person to identify that someone is either in mental health crisis or suffers from a mental illness. Often, these are instances that come about from a run that did not appear on its surface to have anything to do with mental health whatsoever. The video for today is one of those instances. So with that in mind, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you learned something. And I'll talk to you soon.
Did you call us, buddy?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Talk over here.
Sure.
Just,
Is this you?
yes, sir.
Okay.
So, I'm not going to try to hit you all with a bunch of. I mean, I got crazy. The management has pretty much harassed me. They threatened to put me and my parents' ass out on the street because I've called you guys and actually tried to do the right thing. I've called you guys about the people above. That night, the next day, they put a final warning on my letter, and today. Basically, what Lisha, the lady who works under the management. Sorry, right now I just gotta take a deep. They have pretty much.
Here, scoot back. Let me read this. Scoot back a little bit. Give me room. Okay. I'm listening. Go ahead.
One of those things has caused. One of those violations have actually caused my father injury. He fell off the toilet seat in between the tub and the toilet itself. We have actually tried to get these things fixed for 6 months, and they have failed to do so to where I had to call code enforcement. So they had 48 hours from Tuesday to come and fix these things. They waited until 20 minutes from that 48 hours while my dad was getting wound care on his butt to come. I said I could not let them in because and they didn't have a mask. They weren't going to put a mask on. I said because my father's left the house 5 times since January 5th. I was not going to let them have my dad have to escape death for the 4th time. He's already gone through too much. So I told them tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Well, Lisha comes with maintenance, and they try to come in, and they had like all this stuff. I want my problems fixed. We had to go through insurance to actually get a toilet seat that my father can actually sit on because the toilet seat that we got right now is completely taken off the bracket. They won't enforce someone who's unauthorized to live here above me because they want us out. They're not allowing us to renew our leash, but they won't fix any of our problems.
Okay.
So the reason I called you all is because after that I needed to diffuse the situation and I didn't want me to do anything, so I called you guys. That's the only reason. I'm sorry to waste your time.
Well, okay, first off, us coming here is not a waste of our time. It's our job. Okay, so no worries. We're good there, right? But how, in your mind, tell me how you want us to help you get this done and diffused.
So
how can we help you?
I got a personal injury lawyer that's actually in the midst of trying to do
okay.
that.
I don't care about your lawyer. How can we help you today?
Well, I don't really know if there is. I'm probably going to have to. I would like to file harassment charges against Lisha.
Okay, so hold on.
Okay.
In order to do that, let me explain to you. Okay, so the legal basis for harassment.
She threatened to put my family's ass out on the street.
Okay.
They gave me a final warning, and they failed to renew our lease.
Okay, but none of those are well within the operational scenario of somebody running. Now, if they were here at 2 o'clock in the morning, banging on your door, and, you know, waking your family up and telling all the neighbors that you guys are terrible people.
They do that.
Well, what I'm saying is it has to be like, in order for you to go, because that would be a civil matter, right? So in order for you to go and prove that somebody's harassing you, it has to be witnessed, it has to be seen, it has to be something. Now, what would you like us to do right now to help defuse this, help you? Because I can see right now you're very frustrated, right? How can we help with your frustration level? How can we help you?
If it wasn't for my parents and having to take care of them, I would have gave up.
Okay.
I wouldn't be here. I've done everything that I could possibly do to not have problems with the people above. They continue to let this guy live here, and I got videos of him hammered at 3 o'clock in the morning. And there's nothing I could. Every time I've tried to call you guys, they've actually used it against me, and to make it to where I'm the problem.
Okay.
I'm 35 years old. I have never had the police called on me. I have a clean record. I've seen the police here at least 15 times since March. And guess what? None of them have been called on me, and they're putting us through all of this.
Okay.
I don't know
Do you have do you have another place to go? Because obviously
No,
they're not
we do
renewing
not.
your lease, right?
No, see, this is all just...
No, I'm not talking about this.
No,
I'm talking
well,
about
this
them.
is leverage because...
When
they
is
can't-
your lease up here?
October 31st, but they can't go by the non-renewal because they've
Right.
already breached the lease by making go to this. I've already talked to the tenant rights lawyers. I got them for retaliation. I got them for... They don't know all the crap that I got. Personal injury. And my father, we have nowhere to go, okay?
Okay.
My parents have foreclosure and bankruptcy because we went through this last year. I moved in with them to help them out.
Okay. All right, well, listen, let us help you with your frustration today. How can we help you today, right? Is there anything on here that can be done today?
Well, my window's completely taken off the actual hinges.
And who did that?
The wind with that storm that
Okay.
had, and because that, as it's going to say, it's already out here. It didn't take much for that window to come out.
Okay, all right, so
It actually came out as they were...
are you going to allow them into your apartment to fix any of these issues? Okay, so how can we help you today? Right, if you're not going to allow them in there, we're not going to stay here till Monday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I understand.
right.
I'm
So
just trying right now. I got so much weight on my shoulders.
you got a lot going through your mind, right? You asked us to come out here to help you do something.
Just basically, I just basically called us so I want to do anything crazy. That's the reason why.
Okay.
Felicia's still here.
Yeah.
All right. So
You good?
yeah.
What's her last name, Rogers?
Yeah, you didn't see her name tag?
Well, the only reason I said it because I think, so when you guys came, I think I talked about you, and I think I kind of snapped at you because I was already telling her the story, and I said to you, I remember your face. I got a footage of it. Okay, well, she tried to turn that report that, Lisha tried to turn that report that you guys had and said that my father didn't have a problem, that it was just me that was having a problem. This guy literally,
Are you on the lease here?
we're all authorized to live here.
Okay. All right.
A person above, and I can go get I got documentation.
Well, I'm not worried about that right now. My focus is helping you right here, right now, today.
I don't really know how you can. I basically just called to just make sure that I wasn't going to do anything. I don't know if
Okay.
you really can be basically, it's kind of gone past that point. And I've already been reversed in what to do if this happened today, what my lawyer is telling me to do. My lawyer said maintenance can come in, management cannot. Maintenance has, got to give me 24 hours, just maintenance. If it is actually like management wants to come in, they got to give me a notice of their own. They can't combine the two together and come into my apartment. I am laid off due to COVID-19, and then I have no life, and I'm well reversed in my tenant rights. And I'm telling you, that lady who's already made my life hell is
Okay.
not coming into this apartment.
But listen, hear what I'm saying to you, right? Take a deep breath. Because like I said, dude, I can feel your frustration all the way
You
over
want to
here.
see my dad?
No.
This is what they're messing with, man.
Listen.
My dad, they're messing with my dad.
Okay, listen. Listen, I get that you're frustrated. That's what I'm saying, But if you're going down this road, do you need to go see somebody? Because you know, you're at a point right now, Kyle, right? Kyle, you're at a point right now that I'm worried about you, my man. Are you worried about you? Okay.
I trust me. I call it the evangelical. I'll call Billy Graham's evangelical.
Evangelical, yeah.
The prayer center. I call it every day. I also called suicide prevention 3 times. So look, man, I'm good, but just with everything that they've put my family through, we have not done anything to them.
Well,
I haven't done anything to them.
okay, but listen to what I'm saying to you. If you're not in a good place, how can you take care of them?
But if I'm not here at all, how can I take care of them?
Well,
I wipe my teeth.
are
My
you
dad
on
takes a
medical?
shower. I wipe my dad. I do everything.
Let me ask you a question. Are you on any medicine or
No,
anything?
I smoke a lot of weed.
Have you ever been, have you ever been diagnosed with anything?
No,
Okay.
I've been tested.
Okay.
You know, to be honest with you, the only thing that's ever kept me grounded is I smoke a lot of weed. I don't care. That's it. Right now I'm out of it because I got my unemployment cut off from $750 to $150 a week. So my money pretty much goes. I pay the note here. My parents are on disability. I'm paying, and they pretty much have made me live in basically a luxury style solitary confinement. And I have everything. I keep everything, and I don't have a lot of outlets. So right now, what you're witnessing is just me letting it all out.
Okay. Well, your parents don't need to see this either, right? Come on over here. Sit down with me over here. Go ahead and take a seat right there, buddy. Sit down right there. Out of the ring. Scoot up here. Scoot up there. So let's sit down out of the ring. I don't want my hair to get messed up. You missed it, didn't you? You missed that joke, didn't you?
Yeah.
I said I didn't want my hair to get messed up. You get it. But all right, look. Here's the thing. Okay. Would you benefit from talking to a psychiatrist today? Just think about that question, okay? Because I think you're at a point right now that your frustration level is way up here, okay? And they might be able to provide you with some tools to be able to deal with some of the issues. This is a very stressful and straining time, mentally, physically, emotionally. And if you're not in the right mental place, dude, your parents can't take care of themselves either, my friend.
But they got no. My dad cannot get around without me. My mom cannot do. If I go anywhere today, my parents will be. They cannot. I'm pretty much the crazy glue that keeps this family together.
Right, but
And
so for one night, they can't be okay? For one night? Because if you do a voluntary, if you go there, you talk to a psychiatrist, and maybe, just maybe, they might say, hey, Kyle, you know what? We've got this that we can give you for you to take.
I don't do medicine, man.
I know, but
The
listen.
last time I got taken that stuff, I got taken as Xanax. I was pretty much in like a 14-hour coma. The only thing that's ever worked for me, that I'm out, which is why I'm as crazy as I am, is I
maybe
smoke
but
weed.
here's the thing.
That's
Maybe
it.
they can give you
The
medical marijuana.
marijuana.
You understand what I'm saying? Maybe they can give you a prescription for something that can get you through those challenging times. And I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know how all of that.
I hate being analyzed, man.
Well,
I
but
don't
listen,
like-
none of us like to be analyzed, but sometimes we get to points in our lives, like you said, man, you've called suicide prevention. That tells me that you've thought about suicide, right?
But also, I know that my parents gave me a hell of a life. Could have been a good childhood, and now it's my time to basically try to do whatever I can.
And I would want that too. Hi, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Good. Are you his mom?
Yeah.
Okay. He's a lot taller than you are.
Huh?
He's a lot taller than you are.
He's a lot. She's hard to hear.
I'm short.
Yeah. He's a lot taller.
Yeah, he is. Are you okay, honey?
Well, let me ask you, because I've asked Kyle, and I think he's on the fence right now. So I asked Kyle if he thinks that he would benefit from going to see a doctor or psychiatrist today. And he's on the fence right now. He thinks maybe, but he's worried about you and his dad being able to take care of each other tonight.
Because right now, she works at Walmart. She's gone.
Right.
He's by himself if I'm not here.
So did they call the police
No, I
on
called
him?
them.
No, he called. He called us. He wants help, and we want to help him. So, I'm not a psychiatrist, and I can't give him prescription for anything. I can't help him with that part of it. But it might benefit him greatly to see a psychiatrist so they can help him get over the hump where he's at right now.
Yeah, I think he's manic depressive.
And see, if a psychiatrist was able to talk to him about that, they could help him and give him the tools that he needs in order to deal with that.
You know how I feel.
Listen, that's what I'm about to tell you. And I've had psychological evaluations. Can't you tell? And they still let me walk around with a gun. So, but my point is this, Kyle. You're at a rough patch, right? And sometimes we all need help getting through rough patches. I'd like to help you, brother. Will you let me?
I just don't know what to do. Right
Well,
now,
let me help you.
They put a final warning with all these things that are actually, and I stayed in my apartment. I have not caused any more problems. I haven't even caused a problem to begin with. And then
Well,
they want
the
to hit me with
problem
a
is, too, is they're allowing somebody up here.
Well, I know that, but
I
that
just don't know what to do.
isn't justifying where he's at in his mind right now.
Even I talked to you that day, Alicia. The next day, put that final
Need some help?
warning on my door.
You need some
They
help.
tried to take your
Okay.
report and use it.
Look,
Yeah.
I got
if you do it voluntary,
I gotta go to work.
then you can tell them. Here, let's get out of the ring. If you do it voluntary, then you can say how you want it to go forward, right? If you force us to do it, then we have to do what's called a pink slip.
So you're gonna put a pink slip
I don't
on
want to, no. But
So
listen,
you're saying if I don't do it, you're gonna do it for me?
No. But if we come back here, listen, Kyle. If we come back here and you've already told me that listen to what you've told me, and then think about it from my position, okay? You told me you called us because you didn't want to hurt anyone, right? Okay. You also told me that you've spoken to people on the suicide prevention hotline a couple of times, right?
The words are obvious.
Right. That's what I'm saying, though. And that's really good to reach out. But here's what I'm telling you. Sometimes you reaching out and not getting the help that you need doesn't get you there, my friend.
Contact my lawyer. Contact my lawyer before I do anything. I got that. Right now, everything that they've tipped me with, I've had a tag.
Okay,
I
but listen,
just gotta-
they didn't call us.
I called, yeah, but I want
so
to make
we're
sure
here to
that
help.
a psychological evaluation will help or hinder.
It won't. Why don't we do this? Let you talk to somebody, and if you're, and here's the commitment that I will tell you. If you get there and you decide, they decide, and you decide with them, that's not what your thing is, they'll be able to help you get home. I know you're worried about getting back here. They'll be able to help you get home. Okay? That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. Now, I will say to you, from my perspective, who has worked with us really well, has been OSU. They've worked really well. They've been very open to people coming in, especially during this stressful time, and being able to talk to you like a person.
So right now, my biggest concern right now, I go with the COVID and everything. I come back and that's why I'm worried about the OSU going to any hospital right now.
They all follow early procedures for health and cleanliness. Everybody gets masked up, everybody gets checked for temperatures before they go in.
Yep.
They keep COVID positive people in an entirely different wing of the hospital as well. So you won't have contact with anybody who is COVID positive while you're in there.
Now, you're going to get in on that side over there, okay?